Hi everyone, welcome back to Earl Grey Books. I'm Ellie. Today we've got, I don't want to say a bit of a different video because I feel like every time I say that it isn't actually. But tomorrow is my 26th birthday and I thought that it would be fun to sort of share a couple of the books that I have on my shelves that hold sentimental value for me. We have been joined by a purse in the background. He is very sleepy, as you can probably tell. And we've got Annabeth the cow, and we've got Evie behind here, and Fletcher is somewhere else. So I think we're ready. I have 4 books to share today. These are primarily books that were given to me as gifts, but I have the first one, which is a little bit different and is more, I guess, sentimental in the way and the time that I read it, and not so much the actual copy. I just bought the copy myself. So that book is The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. So I read this book for the first time in 2014, and I was reading it sort of around the time that my mum was going through cancer treatment, which unfortunately she passed away from that same year. But I was having a very rough time, obviously, at that point. And I know that this sounds weird because if you've read this is not a happy book. It's about depression, and it's an upsetting book, but somehow it kind of gave me a weird sense of comfort, I guess. I have been living with depression for years, even before that time in my life, and I guess this was kind of a book that made me feel like it was out there, like there are different experiences of it. And it was also my first Plath, so there's that too. And then this isn't really on the same theme, but this was a book that my mum handed down to me, and that is The World's Contracted Thus, which is major poetry from Chaucer to Plath, so I guess there is that connection. And this one is edited by J.A. and J.K. Mackenzie. This holds a sentimental value for me, even though I haven't read this copy, because this is a book my mum studied in high school, back in, I don't know, the 70s. I don't know what year it was, so, but it means that she has, you can't see those, but she has annotated a number of the poems that I guess they studied, and in that way it kind of feels kind of special because, like, that's her handwriting, that's a piece of her. It brings me a sense of comfort as well. And, you know, it's, yeah, like I said, it's like a piece of her. So there we are. Next one is this one was also handed down to me, but this one from my grandma, so my mum's mum in this case, and this one is The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. So it's in this like really, really nice blue edition, and it has my grandma's name in it just here. My grandma's name was June, and this doesn't have any illustrations or anything like that, but it's just nice to kind of have that, a book that my grandma read and my mum and my pa probably read as well. My pa is my grandpa, and that was what we called him. So it kind of feels like a piece of them. As well, my grandma also passed away, but in 2018. So again, it feels like a piece of them, and my grandpa also passed away. So it's just, it's kind of nice to have something that was in their home for so many years and that, could have been passed around and things like that. And then finally, this one was a gift. I think when I was about 7 or 8, and that is Coriander by Sally Gardner. So this is a beautiful cover here. I've never actually read this one, but I did manage to meet Sally Gardner a couple of years ago and get her to sign it. But this was a gift. Let me just cover up that. And it says here, Christmas 2005. So actually, I would have been 10, sorry, lied. Happy reading Nan and Pop, which are my other grandparents, my Nana and my Pop. And this is really special to me because I didn't really get books a lot from my family because they just couldn't keep up, so usually my mum would just buy them for me. But this was one year that my Nana, I went out and picked this for me, and it's such a stunning book. My Nana passed away last year, so this is particularly important now, and I just feel very lucky to have been given, or I guess been given these books by my family that aren't here anymore. And I'm making myself emotional. It's just such a beautiful thing to have things like this. And obviously I have other things. I have photos. This necklace that I have here was my mum's, and all things like that. But books hold this a special place in my heart, and it's so special to have that, and to have that connection with people through them. So that's the end of this video, and I've made myself tear up, but that's fine. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're doing really well, and I will see you all on Monday with a less sad video. So I will see you all then. Thank you for watching. Bye.